Hello, welcome to Shepreneur Stories series, an initiative by 46XX that brings to light story of a woman entrepreneur per episode that might just cheer, inspire, aid and benefit you on your entrepreneurial journey. Today, let's listen to the story of a serial entrepreneur, Mabel Chacko. She is the co-founder and COO of Open Financial Technologies Private Limited, which she co-founded in 2017 with Deena Jacob, Anish Achyutan and Ajish Achyutan. You may read more about her accomplishments in the description box. Listen in to learn more about as to how did she get to where she is today. Originally hailing from Kerala, Mabel was born and raised in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. She currently resides in Bangalore with her husband and co-founder Anish Achyutan. Mabel's parents are retired bankers. Her father worked with the State Bank of India for 42 years, and her mother retired after 39 years of service with IDBI. Theirs was a small nuclear family and she had no siblings. Her parents always wanted that she work and be financially independent, though she wouldn't say they ever thought that she would be an entrepreneur. But when she told them that she wanted to do something of her own, her parents, being bankers, at least knew what it took to be an entrepreneur and the support needed. Also, having a working mother was a big inspiration for Mabel's quest for independence. Mabel met Anish through an online search while researching for people working in financial inclusion and branchless banking space. And ever since they first connected, they found a lot of synergies in their vision and decided to join together as co-founders. It's after doing 2 startups and failing at the second one that they decided to get married. Open is their 4th fintech startup together. Growing up, Mabel was a typical obedient student who used to study almost every day and prompt with her assignments. However, she wasn't in the rank holder category. Her teachers were always fond of her because she was helpful by nature. Because of her parents' transferable job, she never studied for more than 3 to 4 years in any single school. Her entire education was split between Bangalore and Ahmedabad. She was training to be a writer or a translator. Entrepreneurship was never on the cards growing up. Mabel has always been passionate about what she wants to do, and that's what drives her. Her mother always taught her to be independent, and the quest for independence led her to be an entrepreneur. She was sure she wouldn't be happy working for some company. In her head, she thought she would be a freelancer, but destiny made her an entrepreneur. It just happened to be in her final year of college when a content writing assignment got her involved in an idea of her college seniors, and she was able to build the inroads they needed to take the idea to the banks. Soon, she joined them as a co-founder, taking care of business development and banking alliances. In doing so, Mabel recognized her natural skills of connecting with people and the joy of doing sales. Mabel ventured into entrepreneurship in 2006 with the aim of making banking more accessible and easy for people living in the rural areas. Since then, she has co-founded 5 companies. Her latest venture, Open, is Asia's first SME-focused neo-banking platform that helps businesses automate their payments, banking, and accounting functions in one unified service. Open serves more than 10 lakh SMEs and processes $24 billion, that is nearly 1,80,000 crore rupees in transactions annually. The platform onboards 50,000 new SMEs and startups every month. Since inception, it has raised $35 million, that is nearly 265 crore rupees, across 2 rounds from leading financial investors. Prior to co-founding Open, Mabel founded Touch to Pay, India's first biometric payment startup, in 2006, CashNext, India's first contactless payment platform, in 2007, Neartivity Wireless, NFC-based payment platform, in 2010, and Switch, India's first developer-focused payment platform, in 2012. CashNext was acquired by a Latin American company in 2009, and Switch was acquired by Citrus Payments in 2015. Mabel will now give us a peek into what her entrepreneurial journey has been like.
Hi, I'm Mabel and I'm the founder of Open, a neo-banking platform for small businesses, powering payments, banking and accounting for over 10 lakh small businesses in India today. I began my journey as an entrepreneur in 2006 when I was just out of college with the vision to democratize banking for rural India. My idea was to make the Kirana store the hub for all banking transactions and account opening. And those were really early days for financial inclusion where the entire business correspondent model and guidelines were not really defined by Reserve Bank of India at that time. In my initial days, I struggled a lot as a women entrepreneur in working with rural India in a male dominated society. But I used to get a lot of support when I used to come back to my other part of the world of the fintech, where I used to interact with banks and they used to have a lot of respect for the work and the vision that I was trying to achieve. Post my first startup, my challenges also changed. It was more around getting the right product market fit for and being in the right place at the right time. I struggled a lot. It took me 3 other startups to realize how important it is to collect user research and feedback. Entrepreneurship taught me a lot of patience, persistence, and to have a pivoting mindset. I got a lot of support from my family and my parents when I wanted to be an entrepreneur. Since they were ex bankers, they really knew what I was gaming up for. I also got a lot of support from my co founder, Anish Achutan, whom I met in the trenches of the startup world. Fintech as an ecosystem has also been very supportive of me as a woman entrepreneur. We day in and day out, I deal with banks and people from financial institutions where women have always been working for a very long time, and they have a lot of respect when it comes to women coming into the boardroom or into the meeting room for a meeting. Well, I would say I have a great work life balance. Fortunately or unfortunately, I married my co founder Anish Achutan in 2011, and we have a great balance, and we're working all at home and working in office all the time. So, work is equal to life, and hence it balances out. As an entrepreneur, we tend to be very critical of ourselves, and we don't really see the good work we do. But if you ask me what are my accomplishments, then probably I would say that I'm building the impact of the work that I am building at Open, where I see a lot of adoption because I'm genuinely solving a problem that reduces 3 to 4 hours of a day of a week for a small business owner. That I would say in many ways is my accomplishment. Apart from that, I have a very young team of 300 openers who help me in this entire journey by being go-getters and absolutely self-driven. And building this team is also something that I count as my accomplishment as an entrepreneur. No regrets, absolutely none whatsoever. I'm living my dream. I'm very passionate about what I do. And if I have to give an advice to my younger self, then it would be just focusing on who the true user is and building something that the user wants. The future is bright, and I can see myself building a global fintech product out of India. We built Open from day one with the idea and vision to have a global product, to take it global and to other markets. And while right now we are focused at the 51 million MSMEs who are in India, but we do have ambitions to take it to the 70 million MSMEs in Southeast Asia by 2022. Key takeaways. Well, it took me 4 startups to figure out how to achieve product market fit, and it's been quite a journey building this entire thing. One key lesson I would say is to fail fast. Whatever, as entrepreneurs, we always trying to make the perfect product, and more so as women entrepreneurs, we always want perfection in everything. But what I would say is a learning for me personally is that if you're building something and you're passionate about it, well, build to the very basic version, the MVP of it, and then put it to use faster and see how the user adoption is going. If it works really well, then you're building in the right direction, and you can go ahead and build the rest of the parts of it. If not, then you would have saved a lot of time that you would have otherwise spent in perfecting things, for perfecting something that really didn't have any user adoption. My advice to other women entrepreneurs is not to be too self-critical, to be, go ahead and, if you are passionate about something, go ahead and, achieve your dreams. Don't dwell on, whether it is the right thing to do or not. Always believe that the decision you've taken is right in that moment. 46XX is really thought through, and I really appreciate the work Rachna and team are doing in trying to build a holistic approach to women entrepreneurship. We need everything that you guys are working on, be it inspirational stories, be it mentorship, be it coaching, be it even funding or access to funding. I'm really glad I'm associated with 46XX, and I really help. I really wish you all the best in all your endeavors.
If you liked what you just saw and heard and would like to be notified as soon as we come up with more such content, like, share, subscribe and hit the bell icon of our YouTube channel, or follow us on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook or Instagram, or get yourself added to our mailing list by filling in a form. You will find the handles, addresses, links displayed on your screens in the description box or comments section. Thank you.